21, please. Again, candidate numbers 1 to 21. We're about to announce the second set of corporate awards. We have 10 or 11. So after that, we will have a preliminary interview with our candidates. And of course, that is a little cheated with them. We will know them better as we would hear them speak. And of course, the topics for the evenings is about our world, not everything about the world today. Let's begin with People's Choice Award. The award we have Barangay San Vicente City Council. We have Nona Moon and Catalina Alcoy. People's Choice Award is candidate number 20. Let's have Miss Red Model to be presented by Summer Smith Boy from CBR to the Norte, and the winner is candidate number 19. Next award is Miss Cotrinal, the meaning Miss Friendship. The winner of this award actually was voted by the candidates themselves. And of course, to present the award, we have Jonah Free Pateras and Ruby Alba of Butuan City. And the winner is candidate number 2. And to present the award, we have Jessica Bonasigan of Mahabugan, Butuan City, and the winner is candidate number 16. Who's at the Norte. The winner is candidate number 9. tonight's award, the presenter is Manilayan Benedicto of Butuan City. The award goes to candidate number. It's candidate number 16. Five more awards left. And let's continue with Sandy's Stories Award. To give the award, we have Sandy Force of Palamunan, Butuan City, and the award goes to candidate number. I want to hear you guys. Again, number 16. Awards left. Next is Miss Macgap Construction Supply. The winner will receive isa ka semento at truck. Joe. To be awarded by Mr. Marlon Cabales and Mrs. Coraline Cabales, San Vicente, Butuan City, and the award goes to candidate number 19. This award from Magallanes, I believe. I heard. To be awarded by Magdalene Mondahar. Yeah, I'm correct. From Magallanes, ako sa the Lord. The Man Choice Award is for candidate number 10. Two more to go. One is for Miss Chantal, and to award the winner we have Sheila Patulpon, Butuan City. The winner is candidate number. It's candidate number 2. For Miss Photogenic. Our candidates took their picture 2 weeks ago, and the guest smile captured on cam will be this year's Miss Photogenic Award. And let's reveal the award by calling our ushers here, the people of the ladies of San Vicente, to please reveal the picture. Miss Photogenic for Queen San Vicente this year is candidate number. It's candidate number 2. second set of corporate awards. However, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important for our candidates to know them better by allowing them to talk just a little bit, a little chit-chat with me. So let's have our candidate this time talking for the preliminary interview. And we would like to remind everybody that all the topics is about the world, so everything under the sun, on Philippines or anywhere else in the world. So before that, we'll meet them first, and of course, the hashtag comes in afterwards. So let's have candidate number 1. Can I have one microphone, please? May we request all the candidates to please relax for a moment for a bit. Okay. Let's begin with candidate number 1, as I said. How are you, candidate number 1?
I feel very happy to be here. I'm excited for what's in store for me for the rest of the week.
Okay. So I've read your profile and it says that you are a public school teacher and a doctoral student. Now, could you tell us how is it to be a teacher and a student of doctoral program?
Well, being a teacher is a challenging yet fulfilling job because you're able to meet children with different attitude towards learning and with different learning styles that I think make the teaching and learning process very interesting. And my life as a doctor education student is satisfying because I'm able to spend time researching and studying concept about education, and I believe that it's one of the best and most respected credentials in the field of education.
Okay, I see. But that's not the question yet. That's not the question. I just want to know her path. Now, your hashtag is war on religion. Again, war on religion.
Okay, let me define first war and religion. When you're about to say war and religion, it is a religious war or war and religion in which there is a conflict on differences between religion. And my idea about that is one religion should not be issued and should always be respected at all times. And I believe that unity should always be there, should always be there for us to be have a fair life. And I also believe that it is one of the ways to strengthen our faith, and strengthening our faith gives us unity and will never divide us. And I also believe that at the end of the day, unity pleases God and not otherwise. Thank you.
Thank you. What a very good answer, candidate number 1. Moving on, let's have candidate number 2. How are you tonight?
Feeling good?
Okay, are you still studying?
Yes.
Okay, college?
Senior high school.
Senior high school. Mga di ba senior high school dyan? Palapak naman for candidate number 2. So, your issue or your topic is all about hashtag COVID-19.
We all know that COVID-19 is one of the problems we're facing today. COVID-19 taking a lot of us, opportunities, lives, and etc. We all know that COVID-19 is not a joke. We should need to unite as one. We should need to teach each one of us sympathy and empathy, because we all know that COVID-19 is a very big virus that's spreading all over the world. That we should need to be one. We should need to unite as one. We should need to trust the doctors and nurses because they all know what's going on and they are the instrument to take us in a good path. And that should be all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is candidate number 3.
It's the drums.
Wow. How are you tonight?
I'm actually a little bit nervous, but at the same time, I'm happy because I have my family.
So would you like to greet them first?
Hi! Medyo madung-karado tanan, nagtatagong mga kinababa, and of course,
So from Barangay Babad, kinsay na kay mga ano rin sa Babad? Fiesta Nina August. Anyway, so you're Seth. Okay. Your topic is hashtag Ukraine versus Russia.
thank you. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Ukraine versus Russia. I think we're all aware of the recent promotion and conflict that these two has faced. And if you were to ask me to choose one of this country to be in favor of, then I would choose none. Because choosing one means tolerating violence. And as a future social worker, I believe in our values and principles that man has value, has dignity and worth. And therefore, we can actually identify two factors why there's conflict and commotion in these two countries. First is what we call the hunger for power, or what we also call greediness. Second is lack of communication. And in order to address this two, we have to do mediation. What do we say when we say mediation? It means that we need a mediator to talk to each leaders of these countries for them to identify whatever issues that they have, in order for them to address their own issues, and of course, attain peace. Let's all remember, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to be an advocate to stop war and violence, and let love be our weapon to feel and to let love be our weapon to live our life to the fullest. Thank you and good evening.
We'll start at number 3. Continuing on, let's meet number 4. Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, so would you like to say something first before you...
Feliz San Vicente. Happy Fiesta.
Okay, you are Saisa. Okay, your hashtag is cybercrime.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. These are crime, cybercrime.
Cybercrime. So it's all about anything that is illegal through internet.
These are crime committed of the
Anyway, I said please to be here on stage, please. Do refrain from bullying. Instead, let's clap our hands for number 4. Okay, thank you. Kung nalata na ang mga sa isa. Again, hashtag cybercrime. You can even answer in our own dialect or in Tagalog. Okay?
this crime. These are crime committed with irresponsible use of Facebook and social media platform and social media platform. And we all call courts to serve as
Thank you, number 4. She was right. Everything that is legal, what the government is doing. That's good. So, something we're going to back. So, number 5 this time. We have Maristel Capusal. Hi, Maristel.
hello, good evening.
So, would you like to greet first your friends or any fans?
I would like to express my greatest thanks to my friends who have been supporting me all the journey, and of course my family and friends, and of course my boyfriend. Congratulations.
Your hashtag is hashtag racial discrimination. Again, racial discrimination.
I think racial discrimination has been a prevalent social human rights problem that is evident nowadays. We see the basis on the standard that we discriminate based on color, based on race, based in originality, and based on nationality. And I don't think that that is right, because as an advocate of inclusivity, we have to embrace our differences, because our differences make us unique. You may have a black, fair, and skin tone color, or you may be white. It doesn't matter, because after all, we must embrace our diversity, because we are sharing same blood and we are sharing the same world, and that we should respect and value each other. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Nana. It really happens in America, right? So maybe you should say that you're not going to buy it, or diba? So it's not good. Anyway, let's have comment number 6. Destroy Matthews. The face that launched 1,000 ships. Helen of Troy. Okay. How are you tonight, Troy?
Well, I feel blessed that I'm feeling about right now, because I'm so thankful and grateful. This eyewitness, there's a lot of people cheering for me. They invoking the sensibility of humanity, especially because my friends are here supporting my dream.
Wow! How are you now? Napakataas ng example. Anyway, I love you. Now, here's your hashtag. Hashtag social media.
Alright? I believe that social media is very rampant nowadays, and it is very important. I believe that social media is the revolutionary invasion of human, and I think that that is an essential thing that we can pinpoint, rather it is something that we can distinguish to what is wrong and to what is right. According to the infirmity that one should act in a propaganda, always think before you click. Thank you.
Okay, before we go our next kind of thing, Troy, I would like to take this opportunity to thank once again all the people here in Barangay San Vicente for being so hospitable, and there's all the pakaraming tao. Para mga people, thank you so much for Captain Rosie, Karapatana. And speaking of thank you, napasalamat na po kay Shelo at Ronel of Alcatugabo Creation, no? Kapugera, para sa mga design sila, 2 of the beautiful suits. Kasi apat na dalawa sa akin, dalawa sa kanila. Thank you. And of course, Mark Aguilera, my favorite parts of the backstage now. Thank you. And of course, the all my friends who are here with us tonight. Thank you. To all the LGBTQ family. Palakpak! Oh, diba? Mas guwapan ka. Now, let's continue by calling candidate number 7. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, would you like to say something first?
I would like to thank everyone who is watching right now, especially to my family, my friends, all the over from Las Nieves and other city. I would like to thank you all for coming in. Please enjoy the show.
Yes, they are enjoying the show. Okay, your hashtag is cybersex. Hashtag cybersex or hashtag pornography.
Cybersex is very rampant nowadays. In fact, there are some members of the LGBT who engage themselves into such like this and make this as their source of income. But in my case, I don't want to judge people because I know myself that I'm not perfect as an individual. And I believe that it boils down to someone's self-responsibility. And I believe that we will, at the end of the day, we will not be judged by, I believe that we will all judge the one creator at the end of the day and not by people. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Sue. Next is candidate number 8. And once again, we would like to thank Congressman Atty. Casey Barrios for coming over Manila. And we believe Atty. Casey is now in some of the things right now. Okay, so hi, Chuchay.
Hi sir, good evening, people of San Vicente.
Okay, so would you like to give a message first sa mga fans?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
gentlemen, I would like to say thank you especially to my financial batchmates. They really came here to support me, my family, and loved ones are really good support me. Thank you very much for the honor.
Okay, Hugh. Yours is hashtag gasoline price hike. Gasoline price hike.
Well, thank you for that question. When demand is greater than supply, prices rise.
Gasoline price hike.
Gasoline price hikes, it is really affects the instability of our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that Russia is one of the biggest supplier in gasoline. And with the tension of Ukraine and Russia, it affects and it is the main reason of the price surge. Ladies and gentlemen, we do hope and pray for the peace of everyone in Ukraine and in Russia, so they're able to make this issue be resolved. That would be all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Very honest answer. I love that, of course. Para mo, ubos mo ulit kasi hindi na makalawa tayo. Next is candidate number 9, Nicole Sasso. Correct answer sa Viva Hot Babe, no? Viva Hot Babes, diba? Hi.
Hello.
So you're Nicole, then are you a college student?
What?
College student?
I actually recently graduated.
I just graduated.
College.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so your hashtag is hashtag Earth Warrior.
So first and foremost, good evening to the panel of the Board of Judges and to the people who watch tonight, happy fiesta. So for me, an Earth Warrior is someone who believes, protects, and preserves our Mother Nature. Furthermore, taking care of ourselves is just like taking care of our environment. If we imbalance nature, definitely humankind will suffer. So we must teach our next generation to be the great Earth Warrior. Maayong gabi.
Very good answer. Moving on, let's have candidate number 10. Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
How are you tonight?
I feel great.
Okay, are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Nervous excited. Nervous at the same time excited.
Okay. So, here's your hashtag. Hashtag pandemic.
Okay, let me answer it direct to the point. Hashtag pandemic. Pandemic taught us that life is short, jobs are temporary, health is wealth, and we need God to survive. Pandemic impact our lives, psychological, emotional, mental, spiritual aspects that bring so much advantages and disadvantages in our lives. Some of the advantages is that it creates and strengthens our relationship towards people around us. And we discover so much things in our life that until now it's still imposing. Some of the disadvantages is that we need to set down our economy. We need to reset. We need to adjust our jobs and our opportunities in order for us to be safe and to be healthy. Through this pandemic, it becomes undeniable apparent that on how connected our own health to the health of our planet. We truly are in this together. On a global scale, and even the smallest action that adds up to create a meaningful changes. Let us all remember, we are in the same boat. In order for us to reach a destination of healing, we must unite and grow together. Daghang salamat ug maayong gabi, Barangay San Vicente.
Thank you. Continuing on, let's have candidate number 11, Cassie Havana. Sukit na kung sukit.
Uy, bayot, hawi daw. Ayos,
So,
tindog na lang ka.
Hello, good evening.
how are you tonight, Cassie?
I'm feeling blessed knowing that I'm competing with a lot of ladies tonight. And I'm so overwhelmed seeing a lot of people here tonight celebrating diversity and unity. Thank you.
Kanina, I've heard that you spoke about America. What's that all about?
Actually, it is a licensure exam that is based in America. I took it 3 years ago just to add some credentials. Although it was hard, but luckily with God's grace, I passed it. Thank you.
You just arrived or you went there already?
No, I haven't been there, but I was planning to go there.
Okay, so just for pangalala or okay. So here's your hashtag. Pageantry in the Philippines. Pageant like this or pageantry in the Philippines.
So hashtag pageantry in the Philippines. We all know that Filipinos are the best fans when it comes to pageantry. But why are we so engaged to this kind of act that it's becoming very famous in our country? I think it is very important to know that pageants in the Philippines has a three importance. For me, first, it is the best venue for unity. We all know that every pageant, a lot of Filipinos gather together to support their candidates and to cheer for their candidates. Just like tonight, a lot of people are coming from different paroles, different households, and different places. But you are here cheering each candidate and becoming united for them to be uplifted. Second is that this is the best place to perform our advocacies. We are here not just to show our intelligence, talents, or skills, but we are here for a cause, just like for me, and that is to stopping the stigma or the gender bias employment. And lastly, Philippine pageantry makes a great impact. We teach children, teenagers, women, and even men to gain self-confidence, to conquer their fear, to be on stage, and to be a great cause for the humanity. Always remember, pageantry is not just beauty, but it is also serving humanity. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you! Wow! That was indeed a good answer. Wow. Moving on, let's have KL Araneta. Candidate number 12. Hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight? Okay. Do you have any friend with you right now?
Yeah, but I
Any family member?
yeah, I'm going to say that this is what I asked.
Okay, so your hashtag is War on Drugs. Again, War on Drugs.
Hashtag war on drugs. This issue is the most memorable thing that happens in my life because last 2016, there are 12,000 people dead because of war on drugs. And my grandmother belongs to 12,000 people deaths. That's why I stand here today empowering myself to use my advocacy to self-disciplinary action because through this, it can help pave our way through a better and peaceful community. Thank you.
Thank you. Very sad. But anyway, you just be honest. Thank you. Next up is for candidate number 13, Jay Molero. Well, may na pa sila, oh. Would you like to greet them first?
Hi.
Okay. So how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Even I'm doing my best and I am blessed.
So here's your hashtag, Jay Molero. It's all about hashtag mental health.
Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen. We all know that mental health includes emotional, psychological, and social well-being. And it's really affect us what we think, what we act, and what we feel. Ladies and gentlemen, mental health gives me way back 2021 September when my father died because of kidney failure. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a lot of depression and stress as being a working student and a breadwinner of the family. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here standing in front of you right now, it's not because I want to win the crowd. It is because I want to be a spokesperson for mental health awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, sa kapunan.
Thank you. Next is candidate number 14, Mel Gonzalez.
Oh, easy. Oh, okay.
Hi, Mel.
Hello,
How are you tonight?
I'm here.
Okay, so would you like to read first?
Hi, people of San Vicente. Good evening.
Okay, here's your hashtag. Hashtag same-sex marriage in the Philippines.
Okay,
Again,
thank you.
hashtag same-sex marriage in the Philippines.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, San Vicente. Same-sex marriage in the Philippines. We all know that LGBT members are longing for love, a love that lasts forever. But for me, I disagree of same-sex marriage in the Philippines because we all know Filipinos are religious people and we cannot just neglect the sanctity and matrimony of the Holy Church. Why we need to stress about same-sex marriage? Instead, we choose civil union or civil partnership, wherein same-sex marriage or civil union or civil partnership has the same amount of civil rights as a human being and as a citizen of this country. Let us not hinder our religion. We will not push same-sex marriage to be passed as a law. Let's be practical. Let's put aside our hypocrisy. Instead, we will find a feasible solution to make the civil union or civil relationship to be politically recognized in our society. Ladies and gentlemen, even though you're a man, a woman, or a homosexual, the fact that we are all created by one God, therefore, we're all worthy of love, respect, and understanding. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you. Mel. Next spot is for Pans Monte Carlo. Hi, Hans.
Hello, good evening.
So would you like to say something first to your fans or?
Mayong gabi ng tanan.
Okay, so ito na yung sa'yo. Hashtag LGBTQ rights.
Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished panel of the Board of Judges. Good evening, ma'am, sir. You know what? Every one of us is fighting and want to prove something to the world. During my childhood years of being a part of the LGBT community, I have witnessed how cruel and how unfair the world treated us, as if we are not part of the human civilization. But you know what? As I grew a little bit older, I am very happy that we are slowly being recognized and being embraced by the community. That's why I have chosen this platform, pageantry, because through this, we could be heard and we could have a wider audience. That's why I am a firm advocate of pushing the Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity and Expression Bill, or SOGI bill that we are calling. One of the biggest misconceptions of people is that SOGI bill is just for LGBT community. Well, in fact, it is for everyone. No gender, no color. Ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't it be more wonderful to live in a world full of inclusiveness and equality, where everyone's right is well represented and well protected? For the Bible alone says, Galatians 3 verses 28, there is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, male nor female, for all we are all equal in Christ Jesus. Acceptance for one and all. Thank you.
Wow! So, para sa Fitness B, di ba? Acceptance is the key to happiness! Woo! Continuing on, let's have hand number 16! Straight EXO sound! Okay, are you still in school or are you having business or working?
No, I actually fresh graduate of senior high school student.
Okay, so college pa tayo this year. Okay, here's your hashtag. Hashtag Spirit of Fiesta. Again, Spirit of Fiesta.
Hashtag Spirit of Fiesta. I do believe spiritually, life is a fiesta. A celebration of joy is the essence of life. So as we celebrate the feast of San Vicente Ferrer by unity, hope, and culture, we must spread love and peace. And as I end this, I want to greet you all. Maayong fiesta kaninyong tanan, Barangay San Vicente. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miriam. Next is candidate number 17, Cyril Pedroso. Hello, Sai.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Okay, how are you tonight?
Well, I'm good.
So what are your reasons? Moment.
Well, actually, I'm a freelance makeup artist here in D1C. I have a lot of things.
Okay. Okay, here's your hashtag. Hashtag vaccine. Hashtag vaccine. Pfizer.
Alright, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, vaccination is an important in our family and to the public health. And we have the freedom to get vaccinated or not, but it is how we use that freedom to get vaccinated. To overcome this pandemic, we need one another to create the vaccine. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to realize that people, that you should not criticize, complain, and blame. We must do our fair share to prevent this virus in order to save lives. And always remember that life is a precious gift from God. Thank you.
Thanks, Sai. Next is candidate number 18, Francine Bejo. Hello, Francine.
Hello, good evening.
How are you tonight?
I'm feeling good and I'm feeling nervous.
Okay, so what are you busy doing aside from pageant like this?
I am a hospitality management student.
Are you working now?
No, I'm not.
I believe so. Here's your hashtag. Hashtag teenage pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Living in a country where there's a lot of societal issues such as this teenage pregnancy. According to the Philippine studies, there are 538 babies who are being born and raised since 2017. And it brings a big impact here in the country, which is Philippines, and it has a cause and effect. The cause of that is lack of sexual orientation, lack of information towards proper safe sex, especially the sexually abused. Many of our teen mothers who are being sexually abused, they are being raped and being in an arranged marriage. And there are a lot of effects of that. First is that poverty, overpopulation, especially the unemployed Filipino citizen here in the Philippines. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? There are a lot of Filipino citizens who are being jobless, and it affects the poor family and the marginalized community. And by this, as a transgender woman, I have seen two possible solutions and reason. First and foremost is that the government should provide the information, the awareness and symposium towards proper safe sex, and information towards how to use a contraceptive. And the second thing that I've seen as a solution of that situation is the parent should provide the proper guidance of the children. And by that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that the parents should provide a proper guidance and watch the mental, emotional, and physical development growth of the children. It's because I believe that the care and the love of the mother are
the big weapon to fight this battle. On the other hand, I am here in front of you to inject in your mind that no matter or even though you are a teen mother, as long as you provide the love, the care, the respect, the acceptance and the guidance of that specific child, then definitely age is not a number, but love remains forever. Thank you.
Bakit ko yun? Kasi natin. Diba? Ay, kuha ko natin siya tayo. At ang lala sa mga action din. Sa to.
But love will last forever.
Oh, diba? Si Shannon, thank you. Oh, di ba siya ang nga Noel? 3 more to go. Let's have Carolina Hidera. Hello. Hello. Anyway, say something to all your fans.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Sa
I'm from Marubo.
Yes, ang po sa Rizal del Sur.
So, if you want to invite us there, where? Asan? Doon dito ka lugar.
Punta po tayo ng Buga kasi meron pong show ko doon.
Okay. Kumusta ang vaccine? Ah, sorry.
Okay lang, gusto ko.
Okay. Your hashtag is online sabong. Again? Ano ba yung nawa? Nakita niya? Okay, online sabong. Go.
Maganda pong gabi sa inyong lahat. Gusto kong bilang isang tapat na Pilipino, gusto kong sagutin ang hashtag sa ating sariling lingwahe o ang Tagalog. Para mas madaling maintindihan ng mga tao at mga orado. Hashtag online sabong. Online sabong is isang uri ng laro na kung saan ay kailangan pa ng pera para sumaya. Para saan? Sa sarili lamang. Pero ako bilang isang tao, kung lalaro ko ng online sabong, bakit ako maglalaro noon kung saan alam ko naman ito ay mali? Dahil ang online sabong isang uri ng sugal na kung saan ay pinagbabawal sa akin. Dahil ako po, isang bakla na nakatayo sa inyong harapan na walang pakialam sinasabi. Kaya kung ako maglalaro ng online sabong, mag-iipon na lang po ako para sa kinabukasan ko. Dahil ako po naniniwala sa isang kasabihan, kung may sinukso, kayo madudukot. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is candidate number 20, Denise Luis Liagas. Hi. So, how are you tonight?
I'm actually feeling nervous, but at the same time, I'm okay.
Okay, so I read your profile and it says that you were into geology. So what is that all about, geology?
So geology is the study of science that deals the Earth's physical structures, substances, and history of rocks and the most economic ways to use the world's resources. Thank you.
Okay, here is your hashtag. Hashtag 2022 presidential elections. Okay? 2022 presidential election. Go.
With the issues regarding the presidential aspirants of the Republic of the Philippines, it is very essential for us to be literate enough in choosing our leaders. As Filipinos, we have the democratic power to suffrage, wherein we are given the chance to vote. With that, we must broaden our minds to actually practice our rights to vote and avoid criticizing different political bets. Always remember that very important lessons that we must be inheriting in our minds is that our nationalistic approach. And if we are mindful enough in our nationalistic approach, we can elect a leader through our rights to suffrage. And in this May 9, 2022, the future of our country is in our pencils. Thank you.
Yes. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 21, we have Tona Lasco.
Hello.
Okay, how are you tonight?
I'm feeling good. What about you?
I'm always good.
That's good to know. Okay, thank you.
Anyway, here's your hashtag. Undying Territory Dispute. Parang sa Scarborough Show. So, Undying Territory Dispute.
Hashtag undying territorial dispute. I believe that one of the causes of war and terrorism in the history is the territorial dispute. This happens when political leaders make an explicit statement and claiming sovereignty over a certain territory that is claimed and administered already by other country. I believe that the international law is an important frame of reference in solving territorial disputes. This will help the political leaders and the public to deeply understand the usefulness of international laws. But how can we relate the hashtag undying territorial dispute into our lives? We all know that a lot of people are busy acquiring worldly things. But while sacrificing and compromising their health and their harmonious relationship to other people. I believe that our essence in living in this planet is more than just the number of properties we have, but it is acquiring the godly characters such as compassion, love, and humility. With that, we shall develop the value of contentment. If only we could remind and encourage the political leaders to become contented, surely this territorial dispute shall be ended. Because I believe that when you love what you have, you'll always have what you need. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, candidate number 21. So that's at least a preliminary into the portion of tonight's competition. However, we are now ready to announce the third batch of corporate awards winners. Let's have our candidates first, candidate numbers 1 to 21. After this round, we will have group number 4, 5, and 6. Already up to the award automatically after group number 4, number 5 follows, and 6 eventually. So, but before that, let's have first the giving of certificate. Okay, so when we call all the walang nagkasa kausil ka lang matala. And of course, to the rest of the Barangay Council and SK Chairman. Sirs, ma'am.